I'm going to give y'all the blueprint to living the best, most peaceful life. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I learned this 3 days ago. The blueprint to living a peaceful life is to be useless. Useless. Be useless to everybody. Be useless to your mama, your daddy, your siblings, your friends, everybody. Be useless. Be useless. See, me, I've been useful my whole life. My whole life, anybody needs something, call them Marachi. Something need to get done, call them Marachi. Somebody need to get picked up, call them Marachi. A feud, call them Marachi. Money, call them Marachi. You need a shoulder to cry on, call them Marachi. You want to just sit in the house and do nothing all day, call them Marachi. But you see, recently, they've been calling me, and I've been useless. I've been useless. Oh, can you do da-da-da? Nah, I'm chilling. I don't got no time for that right now. I'm in the house. Can't help you, sorry. Oh, get somebody else to do it. I want you to ask one of the other kids. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. I don't know how to do that. Cooking? I can't cook. Hair? Can't do hair. Nails? Can't do that either. Money? Sorry. My rent got to get paid in a few days. Be useless. Because when you're useless long enough, people start to what? Use other people. They find somebody else to do it. There's always somebody else that can do it. You are their initial first line every time. Everybody. When you're everybody's first line of defense, first line of offense, first line of contact, shit gets tiring. And I recently hit a stage of burnout that I don't think I've ever hit before. And it's so crazy because like nothing astronomical happened. But I just got to a point where I was just like, I am tired. I'm tired of being everything for everyone. I'm tired of being there for everyone. I'm tired of answering every call. I'm tired of sending money all the time. I'm tired of listening to people. If I'm being honest, and this might sound fucked up, but I don't care. I'm tired of hearing about people's problems. I don't care no more. I want to be useless, lay on my couch in my apartment that I pay rent for, and just watch TV and chill, scroll on TikTok, crochet animals, and live my best life. I want to be useless. And that's exactly why I know the husband that I have. That's how I'm going to know the husband that I have. Because all the men that I've talked to or that have come to me and said, oh, you're my wife, you're my wife, you're my wife. You know what? They all want me to continue to be useful to them. They all want me to serve them. The things that come out of their mouth, I'm talking about, I talked to this boy for 3 days. The shit that came out of his mouth, I said, I could never marry you. This man was convinced I was his wife. I said, I could never marry you because you want a surrogate mama. You want a slave. You want somebody to bear your children and then to be the slave to you and the children. It's not me. Absolutely not. And like, this might sound crazy. This might sound insane. So if it does, I mean, hey, it's okay because I said what I said. This is why I feel like I've become more and more comfortable with dating outside my race. Because the people who want you to be, who want to use you the most are usually within your race. The people that want to use me the most are black people. And I use that as a umbrella term. Black, African, Caribbean, Afro-Latino. It be black people, brown people. It be brown people that want to use me the most. They want to wear me down. They want me to cry and suffer. And then they won't even ask me why I'm crying. They won't give me a tissue for my tears. They'll ask me for more shit. Versus when I be with white people, I don't got to do nothing except exist. Literally, I don't have to do anything except exist with people outside of my race. That's why I'm just like, I've become more and more comfortable with dating outside my race and talking to people outside my race. Because for me, I have to be in a marriage where, yes, I will be, you know, a useful wife. I'm going to do wife thing, but you can't be treating me like I'm your surrogate mama. I'm not your mother. I'm not your mother. I'm your wife. And I'm not like, you know, just some person that like you can just treat any type. No, I'm not everything. I can't be everything to you because I'm nothing to me. I can't be nothing to me. That's crazy. So yeah, be useless. And your life will be so much more simpler. So much more peaceful. You see me with my black robe and my black shower cap? It's because I'm useless. Because there were a lot of people that wanted to use me today, and guess what? I told them I couldn't do it. Did they get mad? Yeah, but guess what? Never cared. I did. Actually, I not never cared. I currently don't care. I'm useful. I'm useless. The end.
I will never let a man use me with a capital N. Never let a man use me. Let me tell you something. I am the most unusable person ever. If you ever tell me your problem, I am going to act as if I just heard the worst news ever. And I'm going to ask you this simple question. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? And I'm going to seem so like, oh my God, like distraught, like damsel in distress. Like, oh, what are you going to do about it? It's never going to be, what are we going to do about it? It's never going to be, oh my God, I can help you. Oh my God, what do you need from me? Never. It's always going to be, what are you going to do about it? When you make yourself seem useless, you cannot help anybody, the moochers leave. And you're giving that man the ability to be the big dog in the situation, and he can handle himself, because men don't need our help. They don't need our help. This world was meant for men to thrive. If a man needs your help, run. Literally, run. If a man needs your help, run. A man does not need a woman's help. This world is a man's world. We just got our rights 50 years ago. How could we ever help a man? We live in a patriarchy. How could we help a man? Men thrive in this world. We have to work twice as hard to just be half as good. And men, this is your world. Why do you need a woman's help? So if a man needs your help, run.
Be the most useless you can be as a woman. Yes, you heard me right. What I mean by being the most useless you can be is being the most useless you can be in a relationship with a man. Actually, it's a secret key to be the happiest, the most beautiful in a marriage or in a relationship. You must be useless for a man. Don't be useless for yourself. Give yourself everything. You deserve everything, but you have to give it to yourself, not to a man. Because the moment you will start playing the maid, I'm sorry to say that, but the moment you will start cleaning, cooking, and managing everything, you will become his servant. We have forgotten, nowadays, women tend to forget that women don't bring anything material to the table. We bring intangible things. We bring intangible value. We aspire men every single day. We give life. We validate them. We give them energy. They do a lot for women as well. I'm not saying that they're useless. Absolutely not. But men bring material things, material value in a woman's life, and women brings intangible things and intangible value in a man's life. Because once you start being useful to a man, you actually embody both roles. You embody the masculine and the feminine role all at once. And this is exactly where a lot of women start embodying both masculine and feminine roles. They start embodying masculine and feminine duties. After that, unfortunately, it's gonna be done for you because the man you're with is going to take advantage of you.
Look, I may have decentered men, but if there's one thing I can tell you about them, one thing, they will test you. They will test you like a Scantron sheet, honey. They will test you to see where your self-esteem is ranked. High self-esteem is linked to high standards, high quality, high respect, high ranking, and to some degree, even higher learning. And that is a meter that you do not want to rank low in. The lower your self-esteem is, you finna get the doormat treatment. That's the best way I can put it. You will be treated like a doormat and you will be picked for one thing and one thing only. That is the worst position you could ever be in as a woman. All this advice, all these women coming on these apps and telling you their stories, have you not learned, sweetheart? You need to have high self-esteem. Now, Camille, how does one get high self-esteem? What do I need to do? Tell me. You got to put your foot down. I don't care how tempting it is. I don't care how fun it looks or how fine he appears to be. Or because by you saying no, you are letting him know that, hey, I'm not going to tolerate this. Whatever you're saying to me, whatever you're trying to get at, whatever your intentions are, it's not going to work here. It holds no merit, it holds no validity, and it holds absolutely no value or benefit to me as a woman. And I'm telling you, when you get to that point in your life as a recovering wounded feminine, I gotta tell you, the power I feel when I set boundaries, I feel so powerful, because that lets me know that I do the choosing. I choose who to give my energy to. I choose who I give my time to. Because with time and with energy, you can't get it back. You can't get a refund on it. Once you give it away, it's gone forever. And we only have so much time on this green and blue earth. Do not fail the test. I'm telling you, y'all, especially if you're a woman. And this is gonna sound so bad when I say this, but here we go. When you set boundaries with people, especially with men, they will respect you, because they thought that they had the power to get what they want from you. But once they realize in that moment, after you set those boundaries, that it's not gonna work, well, they have no other choice. They have no other choice but to respect you. And believe it or not, it has worked every single time with me. This is just with anybody, regardless of who they are, because with boundaries, respect follows. Especially if you are a woman who commands respect, who understands and acknowledges her values, is intentional, and every room that she enters, she wants to create impact. It is imperative, because I'm telling you, you will get tested when you talk to a man. Okay? Even if you're having a conversation in good faith and it's going well, he's gonna weave it into the conversation. And it is on you to have that discernment and to be 10 steps ahead and to just clock that immediately. Having high self-esteem is a built-in life guide. It's a built-in life tool that so many women forget even existed within them. And it is on her to unlock that and to build up the repertoire, so that in that way she can protect herself accordingly.
I just seen a video by the creator of Orchid Mommy, and she was talking about how a lot of women are losers. Like, we don't usually call women losers, but a lot of women are losers for the simple fact that they don't want to be anything. They don't want to do anything with their lives, yet they hate on and try to tear down women who do. And she used the word destabilize, which describes perfectly how loser women will literally try to trick you out of your spot, make you feel like you're doing something wrong or you are wrong because you're confident or because you don't need the group's validation. These are the type of women who will never check each other like in a genuine way. Maybe passively, they be doing little weird stuff to each other, but they will never hold each other accountable for real. They never check each other. They never give each other criticism, constructive criticism to be a better woman, but instead they commune and they build bonds by hating on the next person that doesn't need their validation, that doesn't want to be a part of their group. Even today, I walked into a restaurant, forgot something in my car, so I had to go back out to my car and come back in. And these two girls were literally staring at me walking in. They seen me come in the first time, and I guess they decided the second time they were gonna like simultaneously stare at me as I walked by. And it's just like, if you're gossiping, if you're talking shit about me, that's one thing. But loser women will try to make sure you know that they're talking about you and make sure that you know that they don't mess with you for whatever reason, or they don't like you even. And sometimes they do it in a joking way, but you still feel that bit of like truth behind the joke. You know what I mean? Women are really losers. Like, believe it or not, women are losers.
Nothing scares me. Like, if somebody's a narcissist, they don't like me, I'm showing up looking better than them all the time, every day, just to make them mad. Okay? If my mother-in-law was a narcissist, I'm going to be a bigger narcissist than her when I see her, period. Okay? Why do y'all shrink back? You're the goddess. If you're a goddess, be a goddess. Ain't no mortal human being gonna top you. Be a goddess, period. Don't be afraid of it. People respect that. I know they do. We don't care. Like, we don't care. You there for us. And when you walk in the room, everybody's there for you. You're the guest of honor. I don't even care who the guest of honor really is. It's really you in your mind. You know why? Because that's how you need to walk. That's how you need to talk. That's how you need to act. Of course, show respect to the real guest of honor, as usual. But in your mind, that's how you need to act. Period. because that's your archetype. If you act any type of way, no one's going to see you as a goddess. You're going to be like, oh, who is that? Just by your energy, how you walk, how you talk, how you look, how you treat people. Who is that? You see? And if you were all insecure and scared and like humble, and, you know, like they won't see you. They'll think you're cute, but then they'll think, oh, she's insecure, something's wrong. And you won't get as much, you know, they won't be as intrigued. So you must act the part.